Alright, so after that lackluster retro game box that I reviewed last time, we went over my AliExpress pickups. Let's go over one that I actually am looking forward to. That would be this right here, the FC3000 Family Pocket. Now, based on the name, I'm hoping it's not just another Famiclone, but it's possible. Let's take a closer look. Alright, in the box, we have, well, the handheld itself in it. Closer look, it looks like a Famicom controller. Obviously extra buttons and a screen, but even the player 1 designation has been turned into a button. It's got the little lip that goes all the way around, although you also have your, unfortunately, USB type micro B charging port. Looks like headphones or, nope, TV out, according to what it says here. On the top, we've got, oh, they're not hinges, they're buttons, L and R. Pretty cool. Nothing on this side, and on this side, looks like we've got the power button, switch, as well as a volume rocker there. So, looks a little bit different in person than what I saw online, but I still like it. I'm not going to complain. Alright, well, we'll explore this in a little bit, see what it comes with. It looks like there's a manifest here. We've got the portable player, manual, lithium batteries, AC adapter, AV cable, good. Comes with the Pope, you know, His Holiness, that's pretty cool. And a plush bag. There's the front of the manual there. And let's take a look at inside real quick. Looks like we've got this little quick start here. Apparently it also takes AAA batteries. I'll have to take a closer look because I did not see a battery compartment anywhere. And then information about TV out. And then just a sales service card, whatever that is. All in all, pretty typical. So let's go ahead and look inside here. There's a smiley face there that you're supposed to push a tab down to pull out, but I'm just going to use these here. And it looks like we've got the accessories. There's the USB micro B cable, AV cable. There's a little pouch, the game cart with 130 FC games, I'm guessing Famicom. And I'm guessing this is what they meant by the Pope. It's just the strap, lanyard, what have you. And when I was looking over, I think somewhere on here there's a spot to feed this through, but I don't see it. Oh, it's hard to see, but it is right there in the corner. So if I could get it to focus, there. Perfect. So that's basically what it comes with. Let's take a closer look at the system itself and see if we can't figure out where the supposed cartridge slot and battery compartments are. Alright, so guessing this back cover has to come off. Actually, wait, there's a little, and let me adjust this lighting here because it's not cooperating with me today. There's this little arrow here pointing that way, so it doesn't mean I push it down to detach. No. It's got to be a way to open this, though. Alright, after messing around with it a little bit, it looks like this part separates here. I used a spudger to open it up. Probably could have used your fingernails. Let's see here. Oh, there's the cartridge slot, and there's the battery. And yeah, it does take AAA batteries as well. We've got the speaker. Of course, screws to get in, which we, of course, have to open it up to find out about what's going on inside. Looks like this battery is a little loose. I'm going to put the cover back on for now so it doesn't fall out. We'll turn this on and see what it comes with. Alright, so turn it on. Looks like it starts off here on Game Boy Color, GBC. We've got Game Boy, SMS, Game Gear, SG-1000, interesting. We've got Famicom, Mega Drive, Super Famicom, although they got the SNES there. CPS-1, so arcade, and Neo Geo. Alright, so this is probably running some sort of ARM chip. It would have to. The NES and a chip can't run the rest of these here, so that's actually kind of neat. But then again, where are these games stored? Is there some sort of storage chip on there? We'll have to take a look at the board closer. But for now, let's test out a couple of things here and see what we get. Oh, preview video, soundtrack. Oh, that's pretty cool. got Mario on here. Oh, they removed that, really? I don't like the button placement. This is going to be a little awkward. I mean, for NES, it should be fine. But when you get into SNES, it's going to be awkward to play. It's a little bit of screen tearing. But I don't know if that's a performance issue thing or if it actually is just a screen. Doesn't appear to be any lag, though. Anyway, let's back out. Try one of the other consoles. All right, let's take a look at. We'll take a look at SNES here. Mario Kart. Looks like it's definitely the Super Famicom version. Yeah, but the placement of these buttons, because they're laid out this way, is going to make it very awkward to play. Sounds a little slow. I paused it and it sped up. That's a performance issue. Well, that's not good. Let me just try another SNES game just to be safe here. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country, why not? Ooh, that's interesting. Looks like it's the North American version. Sound seems fine. It doesn't seem like it's slow or anything. Yeah, see, playing is going to be very awkward with the controls the way they are. Let's quit out of here. And let's try one more console for good measure, then we'll take it apart. I'm going to try some CPS action here. I guess we don't have a whole lot on here. Wait, Mega Man? Which one is this? Is this Power Fighters, maybe? Power Battle. Let's try Street Fighter 2, though. How do I insert coins? Okay. It's hard to play. Hard to play on camera, but you get the gist. Emulation seems fine here, so maybe just that copy of Mario Kart is off. It's not that taxing of a game, to be honest, so... Alright, well, that's basically it for there. If I can find the games list, I'll put it up somewhere. I'm not going to go through the entire thing here. Most of the systems that are on here are adequate for whatever's in here, I'm assuming. But let's go ahead and open it up and see what it actually comes with on the inside. Alright, got the back cover off just to make it a little bit easier. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera here. There's a micro SD card right there. Not sure if it'll Yep, it does pop out. What size is it? Oh, this is going to be fun. Looks like it's a 16 gig. Probably enough for all the games that are on there. Actually, I'll leave that out. And let's remove these screws. All right, Phillips screws. All right, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, looks like it's just regular silicon membranes and the buttons, screen lens, etc. I'll leave that there. And on the main board itself, we've got the display, contacts, speakers soldered directly on. Good, there's your menu button, which means this is upside down. Some sort of a chip, not sure what this is. I'll look it up later. Looks like there's a couple more screws for this board. The speaker does not want to come out. I'm trying to be careful. Let's do this here. There. A little bit easier to work with. So there we go. Looks like it's running some kind of a unmarked chip. I'm guessing that's the ARM chip, and since we've got an SD card, there's no storage. And then we've got this little... Also, sanded off. No idea what that is. Gotta love it. The effort of sanding off 2 of the chips, but not the third one. It's fine. So not much to it, really. Basic emulation device. Like I said, it's more than sufficient for the games that comes with. That copy of Mario Kart could just be a bad copy of it. I'll see if I can't swap it out and we'll try it again. We'll get this back together, though, and I'm going to try this cartridge and see what's on here. Alright, so I got it back together. Let's try this cartridge out and see what's on here. Bunch of games I don't recognize. Oh, Miss Pac-Man. I know that one. I can hear the button being pressed, but it's not responding. Did I miss something? I'll be right back. Alright, so I think I've got it figured out. I'm not sure what happened, but it seemed to have been working a few times I tested it. I am charging it because the battery is running low. Hoping that I can play while it's charging. But let's try the cartridges, see what happens. Where's Miss Pac-Man? There we go. That's Miss Pac-Man, all right. I don't know what these other games are, though. Definitely have never heard of them. Okay. No idea what I'm doing here. It looks like the majority of these are just some sort of either homebrew or third-party games, or maybe some arcade games I've just never heard of before, other than, again, Miss Pac-Man. So if you guys know what these games are, let me know. Last thing to test is the TV out function. Let's see if I can get it hooked up to my CRT after a period of time, because I need this battery to charge up. Alright, sorry it's a little dark, but I want to get a good shot of the screen here. So it's going to go ahead and plug this in. I did replace the ROM of Super Mario Kart, so... Okay, it's plugged in. I think I've... Oh, there we go. It takes a second for it to appear. The screen does shut off, and the sound does come out of the TV only, so that's actually kind of good. Hopefully won't be as much of a battery drain. Although the image is cropped severely. Could just be my TV, I'm not sure. We wanted Mario Kart. Alright, so it was literally the last one, as you can see right here. But let's see how it performs. Might be a little too loud. Also, if you jiggle the cable, it's a little bit of static and nope, the music still kind of plays a little slow. And it does speed up if I pause it. So yeah, so for whatever reason, Mario Kart seems to perform slower than normal, but a few of the other Super Nintendo games I tried off camera seem to play just fine, so I'm not sure what the deal is. Also, it looks like you can't go forward past this screen to the beginning. You have to go all the way back. Fortunately, I should say, is that you can hold down the D-pad left and it'll scroll back relatively quickly. There are a lot of duplicates on here, and I'm not just talking about Japanese versus English. There are like multiple copies of Super Mario All-Stars, for example, on here, multiple copies of Street Fighter 2, things like that. So, look, you got Earthworm Jim, Earthworm Jim, Earthworm Jim. I don't know which ones these are because they're cut off and they don't seem to scroll. But yeah, there's multiple copies of games on here, so there are duplicates. So if there are 3,000 games on here, I'm going to say at least 10% of them are going to be dupes. Let's see how this performs, though. Seems to be fine. Don't call PETA. But yeah, this seems to run just fine. So yeah, so my thoughts on this thing, not horrible. Paid about $28 for it. So, I mean, there is some value there based on the fact you get a bunch of games on here. The performance issues with Mario Kart, again, I didn't go through every single game on here, but to me that seems to be the only game that has performance issues. So, and it's not just the copy that it comes with, because like I said, I replaced it. Did try some Genesis games off camera and Game Boy and all that. They play just fine. Didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. $20, it's hard to say whether it's worth it or not. Again, tons of games on here, portable form factor, TV out. So, but the fact that you've got the buttons laid out in a square pattern and not in a diamond pattern as everyone's used to makes it tough to play some of the games. NES, Game Boy, Master System, even Genesis to an extent, you're fine. Anything else, it's going to be a little bit difficult. So, if it was $20, I'd say, you know what, perfect, do it, go for it. But at $28, it's going to be up to you. But yeah, so what you guys think of this little handheld here? Like I said, I like the way it looked and everything, and other than the weird start button issue after I took it apart and put it back together a few times. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks, I'll catch you later.